I hope you'll never lose your sense of wonder. You get your fill to eat, but always keep that hunger. But you never take one single breath for granted. God forbid, Lord.
Hey guys, it's me, Lisa, and it's Friday, March 14th, 2014, and I am doing my 15-week pregnancy vlog today, and tomorrow, on Saturday, I will be 16 weeks pregnant. I already took this video, but I foolishly deleted it, so I had to retake the video. I got a pregnancy pillow. Yes, finally. And it's a unique C-shaped design which makes the pillow easily adjustable to provide support where you need it. You can put it in front of you to give you support for your stomach, or you can put the longer side, the back of the C, to your back and get more back support. A lot of women talk about how the Snuggle, or any pregnancy pillow, especially the ones that are shaped in a C, help them if they put it in their behind their back. It helps them from not turning over under the back. Well, those women are lucky because, unfortunately, I still turn over on my back somehow. Fun. Whatever, I'm not too worried. I've had my OB who had twins and slept on her back the whole pregnancy, and her twins are just fine. My mom slept on her back, and my mother-in-law slept on her back, and a few other people, so I'm not too worried. I started reading the What to Expect, Eating Well When You're Expecting book, just because I've been having a lack of cravings in the last couple of weeks, and it's really annoying because I'll be hungry and I won't know what I want to eat, and I'll have to sit there and think. And normally I'm very creative with food. I'm still making smoothies, but that's just one meal a day, or I'm having fruit or something for breakfast, or eggs or whatever. But then I'm so sick of just plain old meals like meat and veggies and whatever, and rice or something, or pasta. You know, I want to make some special things that don't take a long time, and that book has a lot of recipe ideas and different ideas on how to combat those times when you aren't having cravings and you're having more aversions than anything, which I think is what's kind of happening. I've been feeling great emotionally all week, but I've been really nauseous and tired. The tired part is my fault, and maybe even the nausea. Maybe because I'm tired, the nausea comes along. I've been getting about 6 hours, 7 hours on average, and it's not enough, and I've only napped a couple times this week. And the thing is that it's my own fault, because I'll go to bed at 4, 5, 6, and what am I thinking, you know? Anyway, so I'm up by noon, and that's just not enough sleep. Or I get up in between and I have a snack to make sure I'm getting some nutrients in there. Anyway, it's just too much, so I've decided that I'm gonna start going to bed at midnight, and that's that. Enough of this, you know. I'm not tired until 2, 3 o'clock, and then staying up past my second wind because I start doing something, and say photo editing, or watching YouTube videos, or watching Netflix, or doing something on Facebook or whatever, and it's not good, just because of the fact that, you know, I'm not only me now. I can't just go back to that old routine. I've got a little baby in me, and so I need to get enough sleep, and that's that. 12 o'clock, that's the latest I'll be going to sleep. So the different things I've been experiencing are a heavier discharge, grainy poop. Yes, it's like I went to the beach and I'm pooping out sand or something. It was diarrhea a few times this week, and then I got constipated. So I've had both this week. Actually, there was one day where I did have enough sleep, but I was still tired. And then I napped That was one of the days I napped. And I felt like I was going to catch a cold. And I was almost headachy a couple of the days. I know, headachy, right? I also felt sneezy and stuffy a bit, but that was more so feeling like allergies one night. And then I had a sore left breast. My finger and my burn on my left hand were getting really itchy. And so like I scratched where the burn was. And I had an old injury here where I was playing tug of war with a friend with an elastic band that had hard plastic handles, and she let go and it slammed into my knuckle, pushed my knuckle back, and broke some of the bone here on the hand. Oh my god, that was the first time I ever swore. I was 9 years old, and yeah, ouch. That's all I'm going to say about that. And so it ended up not healing properly. And so, anyway, once I scratched it, there were little red speckles, but once I scratched the burn, that's on the exact spot where that broken bone is, or that, not broken bone, but the improperly grown back bone or whatever. It got, like, it's really itchy over it, but then when I was scratching it, it also hurt. So it's like I could feel the old injury again. And anyway, it doesn't hurt now, but yeah, the red speckles were there. It was really weird. I was hoping I didn't like burst a bunch of little capillaries or something. That's probably what happened, but I mean, it was damn itchy. I also felt really nauseous almost every day, and for at least half of the day, if not full days. I was close to throwing up many times, and then I did end up throwing up one morning after a bout of extreme nausea upon waking up with thick saliva, almost mucousy saliva. And I was dry heaving, and then next thing you know, this thick saliva mucousy stuff is coming out. I had just woken up, so of course, you know, things are digested and there's not much there to throw up, and it hurt and it was not fun. Then one day, I ate a peanut butter sandwich, strawberries, and yogurt, and about 30 minutes to an hour later, I was freezing cold. My nose was cold, my feet and arms are cold to the touch, and then all of a sudden I just fell asleep. I was watching a TV show, I was enjoying it, and just fell asleep. And that used to happen to me when I would have bouts of hypoglycemia, and I'm really hoping that's not what it was. But then when I woke up, I had a rapid heartbeat. No dream, nothing. So it was really kind of scary, and I looked it up, and with all the symptoms I had, it sounded like it was either it could be, we'll see what my results were, but it could, they were saying it could be a hypoglycemia or hypothyroidism bringing about hypothermia, which is really dangerous to a pregnant woman. So I'm going to have to ask the OB about that. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not a doctor, so, and neither is the internet. But I'm definitely going to bring that to her attention. That's worrisome. I have had hypoglycemia issues in the past, nothing hypothyroidism, but you never know. That can come about when you're pregnant because everything slows down. But it was also a cold night. It was stormy outside, and it was cold in the apartment. So I don't know. It could have been a combination of things. Why I was so cold and then had to cover up in a sweater and then fell asleep, you know, like, and then woke up with that fast heartbeat. I'm still getting the mucousy saliva. It's not as bad as those 2 days during the week, the one day where I threw up and dry heaved. Still having the sandy poop. It's not as prominent. More nausea and a pain in my tailbone last night. That was really weird. It could have been a way I bent, but I bent properly, like all yesterday, so I don't know, like I didn't bend over, I bent with my knees bent and down kind of thing. The internet also said it could have been due to constipation or the baby's head hitting my coccyx. A bunch of different reasons. There's been a trace of blood in my nostrils, plus green, yellow, or clear mucus, which is kind of gross, but I'm hoping that's not infection, because as most of us know, as anything coming out of an orifice that's green or yellow can signify infection. I'm hoping that it's just pregnancy induced. Let me know. Have you had mucus where it's like green or yellow while you were pregnant? And did you talk to an OB or a doctor? And did they say that that was okay? Let me know. I'd really like to know what your experience is. Also, last night I decided that I was going to try and like scrub those weird green crusties off my nipples, and so I got a couple of pieces of it off, and I don't know. I might just leave it, but I think I'm going to show the OB that too, because it's just worrying me. Like, it doesn't seem normal. Does anyone else know about having crusty nipples this early on in pregnancy at like 15, 16 weeks? And like, I've heard of women having like white crusty nipples, but like the green color. Just seems like there might be some sort of infection in my system, and that's not good at all. So I was sitting here thinking about something, and I want to know your take on it. Moms or vloggers or popular YouTubers, if anyone is popular and watching my vlogs. Have you heard of a YouTube baby shower? I just stumbled across one of the people I watch. I can't remember her channel name. I think it's like Anastasia something or other. I think it was her. I don't know. But anyway, I think she's going to have a YouTube baby shower. And I then started looking it up. I'm like, what is this? And so I saw that a popular YouTube channel, probably partnered, actually posted that they were going to have a YouTube baby shower, and they said that if you want to send us something, here's our P.O. box, and people just sent them stuff. And so I'm like, is that something for the elite on YouTube? Or if I were to put myself out there, because I would, you know, if I could actually see someone who was having it, and I've been watching their videos on a regular basis, I'd like to actually give them a baby shower gift through the mail, since I can't be there. Some of these people are in the States and across Canada and other places in the world. So, yeah, I think it'd be cool to send somebody a gift like that. Now, I kind of want to do it, but I feel kind of awkward. This is how it goes. When you have your actual baby shower, you invite YouTube in. You take video of unwrapping other people's gifts or games or the food and so on and so forth. And then you also videotape yourself and your significant other, if they're there, opening up YouTube gifts, like from the YouTube people. And then you shout them out, their channels out and stuff like that. And you say, you know, your thank yous and whatever. But how do you go about that? Do you say, oh, I'm going to get a P.O. box, send me stuff if you want, but if nobody sends you anything, you're now spending money on this P.O. box to get sent nothing. So do people just get sent that stuff because they're popular and people want to be featured on someone's vlog or something so that they can get popular? Or what is it? Do you think me being an average regular person, would people be interested in participating in that if I had that option available? I don't know. Let me know what you think. My different subscribers, if you'd like to send something, whatever, let me know. Obviously, like, these people don't always get big gifts from people, but like gift cards sometimes, and then other times it'll be like a package of wipes or like something, different things, like, so I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, and if you think it's a cool idea, even if there's like, I don't know, if there's, say, 10 people that are interested in sending us something for our baby shower, then I'll talk to Matt about it, and once I have the official date for a baby shower, I will say, please get your gifts in by this such and such a day, and then I'll tell you guys when the vlog will be up, and then you can see us opening your gifts or your cards or whatever it might be. So let me know, and we'll go from there. I have some online friends that are just as good a friend as people I know in real life. So I don't know. I think it's kind of a neat idea, and I'd like your feedback. I have another question, moms or moms to be. What was your worst pregnancy symptom in trimester 1, and then what was your worst symptom in trimester 2? My worst symptom in trimester 1 was definitely the throwing up from not eating immediately before taking my prenatals. That was my worst. My worst one now is the nausea, almost non-stop, and that one day of dry heaving. That was really no fun. So yeah, that's my question. What was your worst symptom in trimester 1 and trimester 2? Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful evening, and a wonderful weekend. Namaste.